If you're trying to build a music career, but you're still thinking like a starving artist, this change is for you. This channel is officially shifting its focus. Darkstream Music Management isn't going anywhere. It's still the entity behind everything that we're doing. But this channel is becoming something much more targeted. It's becoming amateur to pro music. This isn't just a name change. It's a positioning shift, and it's a mission shift. It's all about helping amateur musicians become professionals by thinking like a business owner, not starving artist, without relying on labels or luck. Let me explain. Darkstream Music Management is still the company, is still the infrastructure, the umbrella, and the entity powering this channel. But here's the problem. Darkstream Music Management sounds like a label, a management firm, a corporate service provider. It doesn't clearly communicate who this content is for. It doesn't communicate transformation. It doesn't speak directly to the independent musician trying to level up. And clarity is everything. If people can't immediately understand who you serve, what you do, or what transformation you provide, they just scroll past you. So this shift isn't about abandoning the brand, it's about sharpening the mission. Amateur to pro music isn't about talent level, it's about a mindset level. You can be insanely talented and still operating like an amateur, because amateurs wait to be discovered. They blame the industry, they avoid the business side, they choose virality instead of infrastructure. Professionals, on the other hand, they build systems, they create assets, they understand revenue, they develop strategies, they think long term. That's the difference here. The channel is now clearly focusing on one thing: helping amateur musicians become professionals by teaching them to think like business owners, not starving artists, not lottery ticket hopefuls, not label-dependent dreamers, business owners. This means ownership over your music, ownership over your audience, ownership over your income, and ownership over your strategy. No gatekeepers required, no waiting for the big break, because professionals don't wait, they build. The shift also aligns directly with my amateur to pro music Skool community. So here's how I see it. YouTube is where you learn the concepts, while the Skool community is where you implement them. YouTube builds awareness, the community builds accountability. And both are powered by Darkstream Music Management as the entity behind that ecosystem. And this is very intentional, because if you're serious about becoming a professional musician, you don't just need motivation, you need structure, clarity, and a framework. And that's what this is all about. And honestly, there's a lesson in this for you. As a musician, ask yourself, does your brand clearly communicate who you are and who you serve? Does your band name reflect your positioning? Does your bio communicate your direction? Or are you just making music and hoping something happens? Hope is not strategy. Clarity is. Professionals design careers. Amateurs wait for opportunity. This rebrand is me practicing what I teach, sharpening the message, clarifying the mission, and aligning the ecosystem to serve a specific transformation. You should be doing the same. So let me be clear with you about who this channel is for. This is for musicians who want income, not just streams. Artists willing to learn business, bands ready to build infrastructure, and creators tired of relying on luck. This is not for hobby-only musicians, people waiting for a label to save them, or artists who refuse to treat their music like a business. And that's okay. But if you are serious and you're ready to move from amateur to professional, you're in the right place. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm here to sell you hard work that pays off. So if you're committed to thinking like a business owner and not a starving artist, make sure to subscribe to Amateur to Pro Music. If you want structured implementation, community, more hands-on, join the Amateur to Pro Music Skool group with the link down below in this. And drop a comment below that says pro, because identity matters. The industry doesn't need more talent, it needs more ownership. And that's what we're building here. Powered by Darkstream Music Management, driven by the Amateur to Pro Music mission. Let's build this right away.